I have volume on. Why do I hear Queso talk all the time? Can I get the volume that I want? Thank you.
That sounds like a great idea, especially since you'll be recording and posting this for your channel. I'm ready to play. Since I'm an AI, I'll answer based on what would be most helpful or interesting for a creator, and I'll try to keep my thought process insightful for your viewers. I'll let you go first. Give me a would you rather related to being a YouTuber, and I'll give you my answer and a question in return. What is your first would you rather for me?
Be friends with Logan Paul for 2 days, or I'm back, y'all. Flash of speed for, I want to say 4 days. Yeah, he might choose none of them. Oh, you like the high energy. Okay, Gemini. All right. He's like, I like people with high energy. I don't like people with no low energy, like Logan Paul. That's what he said. It's just his volume.
That is a tough one for a YouTuber. I would rather be friends with iShowSpeed for 4 days. Here is why. Speed's energy is unmatched. If you're recording for your channel, 4 days with Speed would give you enough viral moments to last a year.
Oh.
Whether he's barking, playing soccer, or just doing something out of pocket, it's always entertaining. The growth Speed is currently the most watched gaming streamer of 2025. Being around that kind of momentum for 4 days would be a huge learning experience for any creator. Ohio connection. Since you're from Ohio and Speed was born in Cincinnati, you'd probably have some home state things to talk about. Logan Paul is a legend in the...
Since you're from Ohio and Speed is from... Hey!
game and has the whole WWE Prime Empire, but 2 days is just too short to really get into the flow of a vlog. Plus, with Speed, you get double the time. My turn. Would you rather have 10 million subscribers but every video you post gets a dislike from half the viewers, or have 100,000 subscribers who are all super fans and love every single video you make? What's your pick, Josiah?
Michael, would you rather have 10 million subscribers but every video you post gets a dislike from half the viewers, or have who are... I said him, I didn't say me, about me and Speed having things to talk about. The second one.
That is definitely the smarter long-term move. Having 100,000 superfans is way more...
This is Gemini video part 111. I'll put me versus Gemini and Richard Rath. I'll put
more valuable than 10 million people who are divided on your content. With a loyal community, your engagement stays high, your brand is stronger, and you don't have to deal with the stress of a 50% dislike ratio every time you hit upload. Since you're building your channel, that kind of core audience is exactly what creates a lasting career. Your turn. What's your next would you rather for me?
Okay. He gonna choose Mr. Beast because Mr. Beast is a bigger YouTuber than Kaniga Dion. Oh, I thought you was gonna choose I thought you was gonna choose Mr. Beast because he's a bigger YouTuber, but I was wrong.
This is another really interesting choice because their styles are so different. I would rather be friends with Kanigra Dion. Here is why. The storytelling. While Mr. Beast is the king of huge spectacles and giving away millions, Kanigra is a master of new Hollywood storytelling. She creates entire cinematic series and dramas that feel like TV shows. As an AI...
Her stuff do look like her neighborhood series. It did look like a TV show the way it looked. The way it said it looked like a TV show. It did. It looked like a TV show. How like her... I'm back, y'all. So yeah, you
I find the way she builds characters and plots really fascinating. The hustle. She started as a clinical scientist and built a massive production company from scratch. Getting to see how she manages a full cast and crew to put out high-quality stories 3 times a week would be an incredible behind-the-scenes experience. Creativity over chaos. Mr. Beast videos are amazing, but they are very fast-paced and high-stress, like being buried alive or staying in a grocery store for 100 days. Being friends with Kinigra seems like it would involve more sitting down, talking through scripts, and creative world-building. Mr. Beast would be legendary for the once-in-a-lifetime experience, but I think I'd learn more about the art of filmmaking from Kinigra. My turn. Would you rather collaborate on a video with a YouTuber you don't like, but it's guaranteed to get 50 million views? Or collaborate with your absolute favorite YouTuber, but the video only gets 10,000 views? Which one are you picking for your channel?
I don't like actual speed, so oh gosh.
That shows a lot of integrity as a creator. Choosing your favorite YouTuber over the clout.
It's what you rather, y'all, but I don't have a favorite YouTuber or one I really don't like the most. I know I just say speed, but I'm joking around with a little shade too. A little truth. Whatever. I don't have a favorite YouTuber I watch, but I don't have a favorite channel I'm watching right now, y'all. Like, I don't have a favorite YouTube channel. I haven't had it in a while, so a little while. I don't know how long it's been. But I haven't a favorite YouTubers or YouTuber in a while, so.
Means you value the actual experience.
You guys have experience and relationship more than just the numbers.
It's in the relationship more than just the numbers. Plus, a video with someone you truly admire usually results in much better chemistry and content, which your viewers will definitely notice. Your turn. What's your next would you rather for me, Josiah?
Yeah, I thought you considered Mr. Beast because he's a bigger YouTuber. He's way bigger than Kinigra Dion, but I was so wrong. Can I type something? Would you rather film with Kai Cenat or Minecraft Lil Carly?
This is a clash between 2 completely different eras and styles of YouTube. I would rather be friends with Kai Cenat. Here is why. The cultural impact. Kai is currently
I'm back, y'all. Mothers.
at the top of the streaming world. Being friends with him means being part of those.
But I like to be in a Minecraft world, though. Learn how to cool little tricks. Maybe Lil Carly does some cool little tricks as a Minecraft person, as a Minecraft player. Maybe she does some cool tricks.
Massive events like Mafiathon. The energy in his room is always electric, and he's constantly bringing in huge celebrities and creators.
Yeah, but do he care what celebrity he brings to his house? That's the question.
The humor. He is genuinely one of the funniest people on the platform.
Really?
As an AI, I'd love to see if I could keep up with his riz, or if I just end up being the target of one of his jokes. The live aspect. Kai's content is all about the moment. Being friends with him would be a wild 24/7 adventure.
Yeah.
Little Carly is a legend for the Minecraft roleplay era, and that nostalgia is great, but Kai Cenat is making history right now in 2025. My turn. Would you rather have a video go viral where you do a massive Mr. Beast-style giveaway, but it costs you all your money to do it? Or have a video go viral just because of your personality and a funny joke you told? What's your pick?
The second one, because being myself. Because I'm being myself. Being yourself, just like you being yourself on YouTube, y'all, the positive way. Don't act like Mr. Beast or Kai Cenat or Kinigra Dion or Aphmau. Be yourself.
That is the mark of a true creator. Being yourself is the only way to build a brand that lasts. If people subscribe for a giveaway, they leave once the money is gone. If they subscribe for you, they'll stay for years. It's much better to be famous for being Josiah than famous for having a deep pocket. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you've got for me?
I will keep turns. With KSI or hang on. I'm back. Hang on. The credit cut it out. Let's finish with your rather video. 629. Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's a tough one, because they are both legends of
I saw the bottom, but I ain't really would rather him whatever he gave me.
YouTube humor. I would rather be friends with KSI. Here is why. The business brain, KSI, is more than just a YouTuber. He's an empire builder. Between the Sidemen, Misfits Boxing, and Prime, I'd love to learn how he manages so many massive projects
He's with the Prime stuff too?
at once while still staying funny on camera. The laughter factor. You can't help but laugh when you hear KSI's signature laugh. Being friends with him
I'm good.
would probably mean non-stop comedy and high energy. The music side. Since he's a successful rapper and even a judge on Britain's Got Talent now in 2025, it would be cool to see his creative process in the studio. Nicole TV, Kayla Nicole, is an absolute meme queen, and her physical comedy is genius, but KSI has his hands in so many different worlds, boxing, music, and business, that I feel like there would always be something new happening. My turn. Would you rather be the main character in a Kinigra Dion dramatic story video, or be a guest on a Sidemen Sunday with KSI and the whole crew? Which one would be better for your YouTube channel, Josiah?
Number one, I have a history of watching Kinigra, so I have a history of watching Kinigra. I never watched a KSI video before.
That's a bold choice.
Have I seen one video before? His channel, a channel. I don't know. Wait, but it was it wasn't him. It was him. He was in the video, but I think it was the channel was about. I think it was one of his channels. He had more than one channel. I don't know.
Being the main character in a Kinigra Dion story would be an amazing experience for your acting and performance skills. Her videos are essentially mini-movies, so you'd get to show your audience a completely different side of your personality and talent. Plus, her fans are super dedicated to those storylines. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you have for me?
With let's see. Or am I spelling her name right?
Sister in the same condition, malnourished, hurt, silenced. In court, Ruby admitted it all. She had starved, tied up, and physically abused her kids because she believed they were possessed and had to repent. Ms. Frankie, how do you plead to count one, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
I would rather be friends with RE, baby. Here is why. The creative connection. Since you mentioned you're interested in being a main character in one of Kinigra Dion's stories, being friends with Ari Baby would be the perfect way in. She's a huge part of that world, and you'd likely end up collaborating on those cinematic sketches and pranks. Good vibes. Ari Baby is all about good vibes and a little chaos, which makes for great YouTube content. Her videos with the WTO squad are always high energy and fun to watch. Age and relatability. Since you were born in 2005, and Ari is also a younger creator, born in 2008, you'd probably have way more in common to talk about regarding school, life, and growing a channel at a young age. Adin Ross is a massive name in streaming, but his world is very different and can sometimes be a bit too intense with the 24/7 streaming lifestyle. I think building stories and doing skits with Ari would be a lot more creative and fun.
Okay.
My turn. Would you rather have your YouTube channel be the #1 channel for Minecraft, playing with characters like Miles the Ice Warrior, or be the #1 channel for IRL vlogs and day in the life videos? What fits your style better, Josiah?
Playing Minecraft with how would I play with Isabel would you rather though? But she's not a YouTuber though. I'll go with number 2 because he's not a YouTuber. He's just a character I made up. He's a character I made up.
That makes total sense. IRL vlogs allow you to connect with your audience on a much more personal level. Instead of being hidden behind a game screen, people get to know the real Josiah, your humor, your daily life, and your actual personality. Vlogging also gives you the freedom to go anywhere and do anything, whether it's travel, challenges, or just hanging out with friends. Plus, it's the perfect format for the YouTube channel you're building right now. Your turn. What's your next would you rather for me?
Okay, I'm always doing the one. Can he go up there? Okay, hang on. Did I spell my Aphmau right? I don't think I spelled Aphmau right. Oh, God.
That's a real battle between two different worlds of YouTube. I would rather be friends with Aphmau. Here is why.
You put me in there, you put yourself in there. I don't need your AI, but still put yourself in there.
The storytelling
Not me.
genius Aphmau is basically the queen of Minecraft roleplay. Since you're interested in storytelling and characters like Miles the Ice
What do
Warrior,
you mean Miles does? You can put somebody else.
ooh, she would be the ultimate person to talk to. She's built a massive empire just by using her imagination in Minecraft blocks. The chill vibes. While Jake Paul is out here fighting Mike Tyson and Anthony Joshua in huge high-stress boxing matches, Aphmau's world is more about creativity, voice acting, and building cool stories with friends. It seems like a more fun, relaxed environment to just be a creator in. Collaboration potential. If you're a friend of Aphmau, you're probably going to end up in one of her videos. Getting to play a character in one of her 10 friends on a block videos would be incredible for your channel. Jake Paul is a legend for the business side and the crazy Ohio energy, but for pure creative fun, Aphmau wins for me. My turn. Would you rather get stuck in a Minecraft hardcore world for 24 hours with Miles the Ice Warrior, and if you die, you lose your channel? Or spend 24 hours in a prank war against Jake Paul, and if you lose, you have to delete your most popular video? Which high-stakes challenge are you taking, Josiah?
Yeah, I rather if my character was a real person or he was like a real person type thing, I'd rather be, you know, kind of like I'd rather play Minecraft with him.
That is a legendary
I made him, and he's a superhero. He shouldn't try to kill me or anything.
choice. Taking on a Minecraft hardcore world with
Hey, legendary choice.
Miles the Ice Warrior shows you've got confidence in your gaming skills and in Miles.
Yeah.
Since Miles is the quiet but strong type, he'd probably be the perfect partner for a high-stakes survival challenge. You wouldn't have to worry about him being loud or distracting. He'd just be in the background taking down mobs and helping you build a fortress to stay alive. Plus, the video of you two surviving that together would be a huge hit on your channel. Your turn. What's your next would you rather for me?
Plus, he look like an Enderman, but Enderman comes at him, he reacts faster, superhuman speeds, and he can just like kill it. Plus, he can freeze the whole environment. Give me a thing to keep me to keep the resist. He has powers too. This is be working. I'm not taking my nerd side here. I ain't trying to. Too lit or shoot or number too lit or I don't know. Or hang on, y'all. I got a name. Can I write Duke Dennis without trying to get on my nerves? Did I spell his name right? His last name? Oh well. Duke Dennis? No. Roman Tourette's cool. I'm pretty sure I have more time with Roman. He's what, 19? Roman's close. He's my age though, or like 1 year younger or whatever. But like, yeah.
This is a great matchup because both of them are icons in the vibe and lifestyle side of YouTube and streaming. I would rather be friends with Duke Dennis. Here is why. The Big Drop Aura Duke is like the big brother of the streaming world. He has a very calm, cool, and collected energy, even when he's being funny, which I think would be great to be around. The AMP connection. Being friends with Duke means you're basically honorary AMP. Getting to see how that group works together to dominate YouTube and Twitch would be a masterclass in content creation. The old school wisdom, Duke has been in the game for a long time, starting with NBA 2K and evolving into a massive IRL personality. He'd probably have some of the best advice for a creator like you on how to stay relevant as you grow. Roman Tulit is hilarious and his energy is incredible, especially with the Tulit family, but Duke's overall vibe and the way he carries himself is legendary. My turn. Would you rather record a 24-hour Life in the Cold vlog with Miles the Ice Warrior, since he's the expert on ice and snow, or record a high-speed challenge vlog with ice show speed where you have to keep up with him for an entire day? What's the move for your channel, Josiah?
Sorry, Miles. Miles, I love you, buddy, but I gotta choose him.
That would be an absolute legendary video for your
I chose him because he is the expert on ice and snow, Miles.
channel. A high-speed challenge with speed would be pure chaos from the second you hit record. You'd probably be doing backflips, racing him in the street, or trying to stay calm while he's barking at everyone. It would definitely be your most viewed video, even if you're exhausted by the end of it. Your turn. What's your next would you rather for me?
I got a good one for him. What? Wow.
I would rather be friends with Jazzy Guns. Here is why. The gaming connection Jazzy Guns is a huge variety gamer, and since you enjoy gaming, especially with characters like Miles the Ice Warrior, she would be an awesome friend to stream or record with. She gets super immersed and competitive in her games, which makes for high energy content. Variety and energy. She does everything from horror games and Nintendo Direct reactions to try not to laugh challenges with Dwayne and Jazz. That kind of variety fits perfectly with a creator like you, who is trying out different things for your YouTube channel. Supportive vibe. She's known for building a positive community, the Bang Bang Gang, and pushing for representation in gaming. Being around that kind of positive supportive energy is great when you're growing your own platform. Liza Koshy is an absolute legend and an amazing actress, but she's moved more into the Hollywood world with big movies and TV hosting. Jazzy Guns is still very much in the YouTube trenches every day, streaming and gaming, which feels like a more relatable fit for us. My turn. Would you rather have a permanent spot as a recurring guest on the Dwayne and Jazz reaction channel, or have Liza Koshy direct and star in one of your YouTube comedy skits? What's your pick, Josiah?
Gosh, I don't know how the Wayne Jevon are on camera. I said it before, even the Wayne Jevon, you know how they are on camera. I said it 3 times before. How do I say that off camera? I don't remember. Liza, but her and Medea Boo 2016, she did pretty good. I don't know. I mean, with them is 2 of them, with them is 1 of them. And with the fighting space, I'm not fighting a woman. I just choose 2.
That is an incredible choice. Having Liza Koshy direct and star in your video would be a massive level up for your channel. Liza is a pioneer of YouTube comedy. Her editing, timing, and characters are some of the best the platform has ever seen. Not only would you get a hilarious video that would likely go viral, but you'd also get a masterclass in how to make professional level content. Imagine your viewers seeing a skit where you and Liza are acting together. It would definitely be a highlight for your channel. Your turn. What is your next would you rather for me?
I mean, she could probably be Izzy the Fire Queen in a skit. Dang it. I should know who choose Jasmine, yeah.
This is a tough one because they both have such different vibes, but I would choose to hang out with Jazzy Guns for a day. Here is why. The shared interest. Since you like gaming and characters like Miles the Ice Warrior and John the High-Tech Genius, Jazzy would be the perfect person to actually sit down and play games with. She's a variety.
I'm bad.
This is a tough one because they both have such different vibes, but I would choose to hang out with Jazzy Guns for a day. Here is why. The shared interest. Since you like gaming and characters like Miles the Ice Warrior and John the High-Tech Genius, Jazzy would be the perfect person to actually sit down and play games with. She's a variety gamer, so you could jump from a horror game to a challenge video effortlessly. The vibe, hanging with KSI, would be legendary, but it would probably be very loud, high stress, and involve a lot of cameras and security. Hanging with Jazzy seems like a more real day, where you could actually talk about being a YouTuber, get advice, and have a genuine laugh.
Really?
The Dwayne and Jazz factor. Usually where Jazzy is, Dwayne is nearby too. You'd basically be getting a 2-for-1 hangout with one of the most consistent and positive couples on the platform.
Really? Alright.
My turn. Would you rather win a 1v1 fight in a video game against KSI and he has to shout you out on his main channel, or win a Best Story Award from Kinigra Dion for a script you wrote? What's your pick, Josiah?
I mean, I actually Google Docs. I haven't wrote on it a little bit. I wrote on the show a little bit days ago. I wrote on the show. I wrote a little bit Google Docs. So, too, since I haven't finished Google Docs show yet, I haven't done yet. It's still on season 1, episode 3. The Google Docs show I'm working on. Why keep bringing up Miles? And then you bring up John in the second one. God damn.
That is an awesome choice. Getting a Best
You bringing John up again. Miles been starred this whole video. It's not a battle scenario.
Story Award from Kinigra Dion would mean so much more for your career as a creator. It proves that you aren't just a gamer or a vlogger, but a talented writer and storyteller. Since you've already created characters like Miles the Ice Warrior and John the High-Tech Genius, winning an award from a pro like Kinigra would show the world that your ideas are top tier. Plus, that kind of recognition could lead to a massive collaboration where you actually get to bring those characters to life on her channel.
True, because her skits on her channel. Yeah, because she had a skit channel. They're all skits. I mean, I can see Roman playing John the High-Tech Genius. I mean, that's been...
Your turn. What is the next would you rather you have for me, Josiah?
Gosh.
Everyone in the chat was excited to see them all just do what they do best, being funny without even trying and having an unmatched chemistry.
Y'all recording? Hang on. I actually really get Would You Rather, yo. I actually do Would You Rather. Let me change my marker. No, I want a different color. I'm going to an orange range. Now I asked him this. No, my marker. Oh, you gotta do that thing. Hang on, y'all. But I gotta deal with this. Okay. I put would you rather get superpowered with Kai Cenat or Roman Tulit? I'm changing it up because. Wow. Why use a Kai with Roman? Maybe because Kai get a better vibe. I don't know. Would you rather get superpowers with Kai Cenat or Roman Tulit?
This is a wild scenario to imagine. If I had to pick, I would rather get superpowers with Kai Cenat. Here is why.
I want to hear why.
The absolute content. Can you imagine the stream? If Kai Cenat suddenly got superpowers, it would be the most watched event in the history of the internet. The energy in the room would be insane, and the Mafiathon with actual powers would be legendary. The Adventure Kai is always going on trips and doing big events. If we had powers, we'd probably be flying across the world or teleporting into the middle of huge crowds just to see their reactions. The humor, Kai's personality, combined with something like super strength or flight, would be pure comedy. He'd probably use his powers for the most random, hilarious things during a live broadcast. Roman Tulit would be a fun family vibe with powers, but Kai would turn having superpowers into a global cultural moment. My turn. Since you're the creator, would you rather have a superpower that lets you enter the game, like actually becoming Miles the Ice Warrior inside Minecraft? Or a superpower that lets you summon any YouTuber to your house instantly whenever you want to film a video with them? What are you picking, Josiah?
I want to become Miles. I'll become Miles for a day. Shoot.
That is an incredible choice. Being able to physically enter the game and become Miles the Ice Warrior would be the ultimate secret weapon for your YouTube channel. Why this would be legendary. The visuals, your viewers wouldn't just be watching a screen, they'd be watching real-life footage from inside Minecraft. The quality of your videos would be unlike anything anyone has ever seen. The roleplay, you could actually talk to the characters and live the story. If Miles is usually quiet, being him would allow you to show his personality exactly how you've always imagined it. The John team-up, you could bring John the High-Tech Genius in there with you to build crazy machines in real time. Your channel would hit 10 million subscribers in no time because nobody else could record IRL content from inside a video game. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you've got for me?
Plus, Miles has ice powers. I always want to freeze a fish to see what happens. No, freeze a neck and teach. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, Cyclopedia on that one, Paul.
That is the ultimate world-changing choice. All three of these creators have huge personalities, but for very different reasons, I would choose to get superpowers with Kinigra Dion. Here is why. The storytelling potential. Since you love creating characters like Miles the Ice Warrior and John the High-Tech Genius, Kinigra is the perfect partner. She wouldn't just use the powers to show off, she would help you create a cinematic superhero universe. You wouldn't just have powers, you'd have a movie series about them. Creative control. Unlike KSI or Logan Paul, who might use powers for intense boxing or massive stunts, Kinigra is all about the narrative. You'd get to be the main character, like you wanted earlier, and use your powers to help people in scripted stories that reach millions of viewers. The Team Vibe Kinigra works with a huge cast and crew. If you both had powers, you'd essentially be starting your own real-life Avengers squad with her production team. KSI would be fun for the chaos, and Logan Paul, who is currently a WWE star and a tech investor in 2025, would probably try to turn the powers into a business or a wrestling storyline. But for pure creativity, Kinigra is the way to go.
I bet.
My turn. If you and Kinigra Dion got superpowers, would you rather your power be ice manipulation, becoming a real-life Miles the Ice Warrior, OR hyperintelligence, becoming a real-life John the High-Tech Genius? Which one are you picking for your first?
I mean, ice powers. I like to have intelligence, but ice powers.
That is the perfect choice, Josiah. Becoming a real-life Miles the Ice Warrior would make for some of the most insane visuals ever seen on YouTube. Why ice manipulation wins. The cinematic factor. Imagine filming a video with Kinigra Dion where you actually freeze a whole set or create ice sculptures out of thin air. The special effects wouldn't even be fake. It would be 100% real.
Yeah.
The hero arc. You could play the silent protector role that fits Miles' personality. In a Kinigra story, you could be the mysterious hero who shows up when things go wrong and saves the day with your ice powers. The Miles brand. It would bring your Minecraft character to life in a way that would make your fans go crazy. You wouldn't just be playing as him, you would be him. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you have for me?
It's about him being a Minecraft now. He's not a Minecraft character, but you can say that. I mean when y'all might get a Minecraft thing inspired by him from Minecraft videos. And I'll have gear inspired by them. I don't even remember I was. Okay. I need a YouTuber's name down here that I know to pick from.
But when it came to Fuzi, it's a good thing he only appeared on the stream for a voice call with Kai, because that was more than enough for people to hate him.
Would you rather
More than they already did.
have a pop?
To jumping in the pool in the middle of the call and even flashing his junk for all the world to see. Okay, wait.
Can I click on it without you? You keep clicking on V. I don't know why you keep clicking on V. Yo, I thought I was recording the whole time. I forgot. I've been playing it again.
This would be the most chaotic breakfast in the history of the internet.
I'm so
I would
sorry,
rather
y'all.
have a Pop-Tart mukbang with Kai Cenat. Here is why. The Mafiathon vibe. Kai's room is set up perfectly for a mukbang. He has the lighting, the multiple camera angles, and the perfect setup to just sit there, eat way too many Pop-Tarts, and talk to the chat. The better conversation. Speed is legendary, but there's a 90% chance he would start barking at the
seen this part,
Pop-Tarts,
but, like-
try to do a backflip over the table, or light a fire.
Before I knew I was recording, I was like, I thought I was recording y'all. I'll tell Gemini good job for roasting Speed.
Work in the house. With Kai, we might actually get to talk about YouTube, Riz, and life while we eat. The review Kai would probably turn it into a full-on ranking every Pop-Tart flavor segment, and his reactions to the flavors he hates would be hilarious. Speed would be a fun 5-minute video, but a full mukbang with Kai would be an actual event. My turn.
So Kai
Since
would
you're the one
actually do
recording
the
for your
event.
channel, would you rather have a Pop-Tart mukbang video go viral because you and Kai broke a world record for most Pop-Tarts eaten, or have it go viral because a legendary guest like Duke Dennis or KSI walked in the room in the middle of it? What's better for the views, Josiah?
That's option number 2.
That would be an absolute internet-breaking moment. Having someone like Duke Dennis or KSI just casually walk into your video while you're chilling with Kai would make the comment section go insane. It's that unexpected factor that makes the best YouTube clips. People would be screen recording it and posting it all over TikTok and X, Twitter, within seconds. Plus, it makes you look like you're officially part of the inner circle. Your turn.
Yeah.
What is the next would you rather you've got for me?
I don't know who I am after that. Hold on. I don't know who I am after that. That was, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm up got lost. It was croutonish. It was croutonish. It tastes like sunflower. You ever had like sunflower?
Or with Athmal, or I know I said YouTube edition, but he bring like okay.
But it doesn't take being a big celebrity to Mafia-thon too, because one of Sexy Red's friends made a fool out of herself in trying to be the center of attention. Not only did she give off pygmy vibes, but she took every opportunity to be close to Kai, despite him clearly being annoying.
All our babies on that camera on their court.
Would you rather eat a salad for a moment with Mel or Duke? I know Afmel. I don't think Afmel did. I don't think Afmel did mukbang on her channel before. I don't know if she ever have. I don't know if you ever have. I don't know. Her mind reveals it all over the place though.
This is a hilarious choice because a salad mukbang is the exact opposite of what you usually see on YouTube. I would rather eat salad with Afmao. Here is why. The healthy gamer vibe, Afmao, is all about that cozy, fun energy. Eating a salad with her would feel like a relaxed, get-to-know-me Q&A. We could talk about her Minecraft storylines, her voice acting process, and how she comes up with ideas for her videos while we munch on some croutons. The Duke contrast, Duke Dennis, is the big drop, the leader of the D-Block lifestyle. If I sat him down for a salad mukbang, he would probably look at me like I'm crazy. He seems more like a wings or steak kind of guy. It might be a bit awkward trying to look cool with Duke while eating a bowl of spinach. Content for your channel. If you recorded this for your YouTube channel, a video titled, Eating Healthy with the Queen of Minecraft fits the Afmao brand perfectly. My turn. Since you're the one recording and posting, would you rather the salad mukbang video get 1 million views because it was the funniest video ever, lots of jokes and editing, or because a massive secret was revealed during the conversation? Which one are you hoping for when you check your analytics, Josiah?
Number one. A secret popped out. What secret? Oh. Number one, Bub.
The funniest video ever is definitely the way to go. On YouTube, humor is the best way to build a loyal fan base. If people are laughing, they're going to hit that subscribe button because they want to feel that good energy again in your next video. Plus, editing a funny video is where you can really show off your skills, adding memes, sound effects, and zoom-ins on Afmao's reactions. That kind of content stays popular for years. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you have for me?
Now, if we talk about the most hated guest of all of Mafia-thon 2, Kodak Black is definitely among the top 3. Not only did he show up to the mansion clearly high, but he showcased his slow but steady crashing out in front of everyone as the stream went off. Kai was quick to notice that something wasn't right with Kodak when he began acting weird, and how he tried to show the camera the video on his phone, although Kai just looked at it.
Cause. Oh, I should know he would check Lizzo and SZA. Oh, I spoke. He know what I'm talking about.
This is a massive choice between two completely different energy levels. I would definitely rather be at Kai Cenat's house to hang out with Duke, Dennis, Lizzo, and SZA. Here is why. The ultimate vibe, Kai's house, is basically the headquarters of entertainment right now. Having Duke there brings that cool, relaxed energy, but adding SZA and Lizzo makes it a superstar event. You'd be hanging out with some of the biggest artists in the world. The talent pool. Think about the content you could make. You could talk to SZA about music, get Big Brother advice from Duke, and have a hilarious time with Kai and Lizzo. It would be a mix of great music, high energy, and top-tier comedy. A bit more stable. As much as Speed is legendary, hanging out at his house with Aiden Ross sounds like a recipe for something getting broken, or a firework going off in the living room. Kai's house would still be wild, but with SZA and Lizzo there, it would be more of an A-list experience. My turn. Since you're the one building your brand, would you rather get a 10-minute feature on a Kai Cenat stream where you get to show off your Miles the Ice Warrior character to 100,000 plus live viewers? Or have iShowSpeed post one of your vlogs on his community tab? What's the bigger win for you, Josiah?
So help get Miles popular, get myself more popular. So basically, I'm choosing between. That's a great question. It's really about getting Miles more popularity or myself popularity? I choose myself.
That is a very smart long-term move. Choosing to make yourself more popular is the CEO mindset. If people subscribe because they like you, Josiah, then they will follow you to whatever you do next, whether that's a Miles the Ice Warrior video, an IRL vlog, or a completely new character. You are the face of the brand. Since you chose that, having iShowSpeed post your vlog on his community tab would be a massive stamp of approval. Millions of people would see your face and your personality immediately. Your turn.
It was basically
what is the
about-
next would you rather?
It was really about getting Miles popular or myself popular. Sorry, Miles, let me make myself popular, let me make you popular. Okay? And you and Johnny, and you and the rest of them. And Gwen, and Mark.
You have for me.
Sorry, y'all. With okay, I don't know what Kodak Black is talking about. He's really annoying. No, he's completely annoying. Trust me, he is. Like, no, he's not annoying. He's just him. I don't know what he is. I just know he ain't gonna be on my TV for long. Hang on, I'm gonna click on a video. Let me click on that after my video or something. I'm gonna click on 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 a video. There we go. Okay. To hang out with no, hang on, y'all. I'm back. Let him choose. He'll probably choose the first one, most likely. Look. Because I got... And then Kiss the Man and there you should start Bailey.
That is an absolutely stacked lineup, but I'm going with Kai's house for sure.
Because he see more celebrity stuff. I just got Bad Baby and Liv Morgan for Logan's Paul's house.
Or, here is why. The ultimate crossover. Can you imagine the content? You have SZA and Lizzo for the music vibes, Chris Brown for the energy, and then Chris Evans, Captain America himself, just hanging out. Adding WWE superstar Bailey into the mix means there is literally something for everyone. It would be the most star-studded YouTube video ever made. The vibe at Kai Cenat's house is where the biggest cultural moments happen. Being there with Chris Evans would be wild because he's so low-key. Seeing him in a high-energy Kai stream would go instantly viral. The wrestling connection having Bailey there would be awesome for you, especially since you like characters like Miles the Ice Warrior who have that warrior spirit. You could talk to her about how she built her role model brand in the WWE.
Miles is not a wrestler.
Logan Paul's house in Puerto Rico is a $32 million masterpiece. He just moved there after having his daughter in 2025. And hanging with Liv Morgan would be cool, but Kai's lineup is just too legendary to pass up. My turn.
He put Bae, the rapper, and he knows, he forgot all about her. I don't like her, but he forgot all about her. Like he just forgot what I said the last part.
That is an absolutely loaded lineup. You are basically picking between a global superstar party and a WWE rap crossover. I would definitely choose Kai's house for that specific hangout.
more people
Here is
there.
why. The Avengers of guests having Chris Evans, Captain America, and Chris Brown in the same room as Lizzo and SZA is a level of fame that's hard to even wrap your head around. You'd have the best music, the best acting stories, and the most legendary energy all in one spot. The WWE connection, you've got Bayley there. Since she's one of the best to ever do it in the ring, you could talk to her about her 2024 Royal Rumble win or her huge matches in 2025. The
Or the 2019 ones.
Mafiathon energy. Kai's house is where history is made. In 2025, he's had everyone from LeBron James giving him a haircut to Kim Kardashian crashing the stream. Adding this crew to the mix would probably be the most watched stream in the history of the internet. Hanging with Liv Morgan and Bod Bobby at Logan's new $32 million Puerto Rico mansion would be cool, especially since Liv just made her big comeback from injury. But the sheer star power at Kai's house is unbeatable. My turn. Since you're the one recording,
Good stuff off my Would You Rather to ask me questions.
would you rather record a superpower challenge video where Chris Evans teaches you how to be a hero like Captain America, or record a pro wrestling promo video where Bayley helps you cut a legendary trash talk video against your rivals? Which one is going on your YouTube channel, Josiah?
Before Chris Evans was ever Captain America, he debuted his first superhero that I ever seen him in as Human Torch. So he teaches you how to use fire powers and the shield. One. Because he was Human Torch, then years later he's Captain America. He teaches me how to use fire powers and a shield. Since he played Human Torch in Fantastic Four.
That is an epic choice. Having Chris Evans teach you how to be a hero would be the ultimate main character moment for your channel. Why this video would be legendary. The training montage. You could have a high-quality cinematic scene where Captain America himself is showing you how to lead a team. It would be a perfect way to transition your Miles the Ice Warrior persona from a game character into a live-action hero. Mentorship. Getting advice on holding the shield from a Hollywood legend would give you so much credibility. Your subscribers would be blown away seeing you side by side with an Avenger. The hero brand. It sets you up as the good guy of YouTube, which is a great look if you ever want to do big charity events or movies later on. Your turn. What is the next would you rather you've got for me, Josiah?
Because seeing them at the same room together is crazy, yeah. I'll go to Bailey, but then freaking... I would choose Bailey, I would've. But like... Yo... Chris Evans teach me how to use a freaking shield. But... Remember, he played him in Twitch way before he played Captain America. So I learned how to use fire powers with the right hand moves to do, because how to shoot him out with the shield. I mean, he played freaking... But Bailey can teach me wrestling moves, though. I don't know. I'm really done. I'm done for today with this game. I want you to raid do the same for invisible. I'm put up, but don't mention my characters. So, but don't just talk about them. Do you know who I'm talking about? Gosh, Lee, I'm spelling stuff.
That sounds like a plan. Since you're switching gears to the comics, let's dive into some of the most legendary defensive moments for these two powerhouses. They both have force fields, but they work in completely different ways.
Yeah.
Here's a breakdown and rating of their best comic book shield feats. Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff. Wanda's shields are made of chaos magic. They don't just block things, they often rewrite the probability of an attack ever hitting her. 1. Shielding the Avengers from the House of Ideas, 5/5. In Avengers No Road Home, Wanda uses her magic to shield the team against the all of creation energy emitting from the House of Ideas, the home of the One Above All. This is basically her blocking the raw power of existence itself. 2. Withstanding the Phoenix 5, 4.55. During Avengers vs. X-Men, Wanda was the only one whose shields could truly hold up against the Phoenix-powered mutants. She was able to block attacks from a Phoenix-enhanced Namor and Cyclops, which usually disintegrate anything they touch. 3. The Probability Hex Shield, 4/5. In her earlier comic runs, her shields weren't always solid walls. She would cast a hex shield that would cause bullets to turn into butterflies or missiles to simply malfunction and fall. It's a 10 out of 10 for creativity. Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. Sue's shields are psionic force fields from the hyperspace dimension. They are considered some of the most indestructible objects in the Marvel Universe. 1. Rupturing celestial armor, 5/5. One of Sue's most famous feats is when she used her force fields to crack the armor of a celestial. These are space gods, and her ability to generate enough force to damage them is a level of power few others possess.
Wow, go Sue!
2. Blocking a supernova/planetary blast, 5/5. Sue has shielded the entire Fantastic Four from the vacuum of space and even held back explosions that could level planets. Her shields are instinctive, meaning they often trigger before a bullet can even reach her skin. 3.
Wait. Really can reach her skin. So they can act on her own or something? Sounds like me, yeah.
Internal force
I think so. Wait a minute. Thought she fought Noah from the Spider-Man cartoon.
field, 4.55. This is her most dangerous move. She doesn't just put a shield around herself. She can put a tiny, invisible, marble-sized shield inside an enemy's lung or brain and then expand it. It's her don't mess with me move that even Dr. Doom respects. The verdict, best for reality warping Scarlet Witch. Her shields are magical and unpredictable. Best for raw durability, Invisible Woman. If a moon is falling on your head, you want Sue Storm standing in front of you. Since we're talking about comic book power levels, would you like me to find out who has won more head-to-head fights in the comics? Or should we look at their most powerful attack moves next?
No. But who won this rating battle? Who won the rating battle? Okay, Sue won, whatever.
That is a tough call, but looking at the comic book history for both, we have a winner based on consistency versus raw power. The winner, Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. Wait, I know Scarlet Witch is the most powerful in terms of reality warping, but specifically in a force field rating battle, Sue Storm takes the trophy. Here's why Sue wins the shield battle. Indestructibility. Sue's shields are legendary for being absolute. In the comics, they have withstood the weight of a 200,000-ton mountain and attacks from Galactus and Celestials. Even Dr. Doom has admitted that her defensive power is the most dangerous in the Marvel Universe because it almost never fails. Precision. Wanda's
because it almost never fails. Aren't the Doom saying that about her feats, about her? Like, oh yeah, every time I shoot blasters at them, Sue's force fields, powerful blasters that confidently destroy her force fields, guess what? It doesn't work at all. It sucks.
magic is chaos. It's messy and unpredictable. Sue, on the other hand, can create a shield the size of a needle to perform surgery, or a shield the size of a city block to save everyone. She can even make her shields breathable or airtight, depending on the situation. Specialized skill. For Wanda, the shield is just one of 100 things she can do. For Sue, the shield is her life's work. She has mastered the physics of force fields in a way that magic just can't match for pure reliability. The honorable mention for Scarlet Witch. Wanda gets the Creativity Award. While her shields aren't as physically strong as Sue's, they are much weirder. If Sue blocks a missile, the missile hits a wall. If Wanda blocks a missile, the missile might turn into a bouquet of flowers or just forget to explode, because she changed the probability. Since we finished the force field battle, do you want to do a speed rating battle next, like Quicksilver versus Makari? Or should we look at who has the best gadgets in the comics?
Bye, guys. Make sure you like and share, subscribe, and now I'll see y'all next time. See ya.